Looks like we might be doing the Snakefoot trail today. Here's where we are. Oh, so my big ass head got in the way. Robert G. Wehle State Park. This is right off of the parking lot. Information center right here. Here we go. Help wanted. Robert G. Wehle State Park, 6/24/21 to 9/8/21. This is 40 hours a week at $12.50 per hour. Applications are in mailbox by office door if anybody's interested. Here's all the trails that are on the map. And this is the Thousand Islands region. The park I worked at was in the central region. So this is a whole new area. Alright. Snakefoot, let's see how long this trail is. So I guess we're right here at Snakefoot. Goes up and along the lake. I'm guessing it's the yellow line that says SF on it. That's a long trail. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk that whole thing. I mean, look at it. The yellow line goes all the way down here. Figured out. First time visit, of course. Nice little picnic pavilion over there. Playground as you first come in. That's all you got for a parking lot right there. As of today. Alright, we'll catch up to you in a minute. Yeah, this is going to be a multiple visit. We are here. The yellow trail, the SF trail. 4 miles. Yeah. So we'll do this in sections, I guess. We'll start today. This is where we are right here. We'll go, it comes up to a road here, so we'll probably go to this point today. Alright, let's get going, shall we? We're on the Snakefoot Yellow Trail. So, you come in from the parking lot, come by the visitors restroom area, and it's right across from the visitor area. So that's the trail we're taking today. You got tennis courts and everything here. It doesn't look like it's open for swimming or anything. The park was established on August 11th, 2003, so it's one of the newer state parks. So we're on the Snakefoot Yellow Trail. And this is 4 miles long. Nice place. So far impressions are good. And this is one of those areas I've mentioned on hiking videos before that the state has bought back a lot of land and all these new area, hiking areas and everything popped up. So this is one of them. This was acquired in 2003. About the same time Sand Island Beach State Park was acquired. And that was county owned, and the state bought that. At the same time they bought this land. And a lot of other land. This is the region's newest park. I'm going to read this. So it's coming off this. The former estate of Mr. I can't even say his name. Just like Winona. It took me a long time to say Winona. From Mr. Wehle, the park boasts 1,067 acres and over 17,000 feet of Lake Ontario shoreline. Among the facilities available to the public is the residential campground featuring the main house, guest quarters, and the studio. I'm reading the wrong thing because I'm reading the promotion for the campground right now. Let me adjust this. If you want to hear information like I'm giving to you right now off of the actual information pamphlet, please leave a comment. I'll start talking about information after I get past this, whatever it is over here. But, you know, leave it if you like the commentary. If you don't like the commentary, leave a comment. See, I thought that was a rubbish pile, but that looks like it's something naturally made. Alright, here's the next trail head here. We're on this SF yellow. And the next trail is Dancing Gypsy. The signs are all marked. So we're going to take the Snakefoot. That's another trail. I like their sign markers. So I guess that's green. But we're on the yellow today. I'm going to start the longest one first. So back to the pamphlet. DEC has acquired the property from Mr. Wehle in 1990. Mr. Wehle owned the property since 1968, but many years before it was owned by the United States government. I had to stop here briefly for some hikers. Oh, flowers right here. Alright, continuing on. Okay. In 1968, but many years before, it was owned by the United States government, served the United States Army as a gunning range. Before and during World War II, and several old structures from that era still remain today. Mr. Whele's family owned the Genesee Brewing Company of Rochester for many years, but he was better known locally as a famed breeder and trainer of English pointers. Okay, that explains the dog statues. A sculptor, conservatist for many institutions. I'm trying to read and keep an eye on my path. That's why it's all glitchy sounding. A nice picnic table. We'll sit here and read the rest of this. Whoa, we are high up. Enjoy the view while I read. Mr. Whele's kennels, where he raised his famous... I can't read this. Okay, the public can also view several of Mr. Whele's dog sculptures in the park, including the life-size model of... whatever that is. I can't even pronounce it. Not even gonna try and butcher it. Something Snakefoot, which, yeah, we'll say something. Something Snakefoot which was exhibited at the William Scored Gallery in New York City. Upon Mr. Wehl's death in 2002, a trust was established to assist with maintenance costs for this facility and similar park he established in Alabama. Recreational facilities available to the public at Wehle State Park are 14 miles of trails for hiking, cross-country skiing, and mountain biking. 17,000 feet of Lake Ontario shoreline, a tennis court, volleyball court, picnic area, and the former family house and guest cottage compound, which is available for rent on a weekly basis during the summer season. Whew, that was hard. Okay, now we got the information out of the way. I'm guessing this is a observation. Yeah. Another fun fact about New York State. Another 15, 20 miles south, you got rolling sand dunes. And and 15 minutes north, rock wall straight down. Shows you the unique environment of Lake Ontario. I mean, the other day I just hiked, what was it, Deer Creek Marsh? That's in my area. Sand dunes, 15 minutes north of that. Sheer drop off face cliff, no sand dunes in sight. Okay, let's carry on. This is a day use park also. Oh man, how cool is that? Continuing on Snakefoot. I'm only going to plan on hiking up to the cabins think there's some weather rolling in right now. You know, the sun went away. Really don't want to get stuck out here in the rain. Hey, just so anybody's curious, I am a little leery on heights, so I was kind of hesitant on walking out to this trail, but it don't affect me too much, but I am a little weary on heights. Oh, we're actually in the town of Henderson. You take 178 out of Adams, State Route 178, and it'll pretty much bring you here. That's how you get here if you get off of the Interstate 81 in either direction. 178 to Henderson, and that'd bring you to this park. Got an opening coming up here. Wow. This is something out of Gettysburg. You'll see what I mean here shortly. You can definitely tell this was military used. This must have been the gun range part. To those that have visited Gettysburg, look familiar? Yeah, we have some weather moving in right there, so I'm gonna call it a day here. So this is where we're ending off. There's a nice view of the lake. Nice building there. Wind's starting to pick up too. Sorry about the wind noise. Now, unfortunately, I don't make it up this way a lot, so this will probably be an all summer trip. So I don't know when I'll be back up here again. Unlike Winona and places like that I live right next to. So, we'll get it covered eventually. This is definitely worth another visit. There's your sign marker. This reminds me so much of Gettysburg, though. Man. Alright, so this is the end point of today's trip. We're going to head back to the main parking lot. Here's today's surroundings. Oh, that's an old barn. I just noticed that. That's where it came out of. Alright. We'll continue on this in the future. Yeah, there's some rain moving in right there. Really, I'm the only one here today. Yeah, so today we accomplished the parking lot on the yellow trail, Snakefoot, up and around along the edge, and then yeah, the wind's not going to cooperate. The wind's starting to pick up. And we ended up right where the gray meets the yellow. Alright, now it's a long walk back to the car, and hopefully get there before it starts raining. I feel like a reenactor's gonna pop out somewhere. Hope so. Well, good morning, folks. Here we are again at Robert G. Wehle State Park. Okay, gonna continue on the Snakefoot Trail where we left off before. This place is pretty deserted. I'm apparently the only one here. I beat the employees here this morning. And for those that follow the channel, this is the same morning that I filmed the two trains meeting in Plasky at the butt cheeks of dawn. So I'm like, we'll get some hiking in today. So we're gonna go on the Snakefoot Trail where we left off over there by the what did they call that place? Here, I'll just show you. Saves me all that time going, ooh, hey, hey. Believe it or not, the temperature is actually 68 degrees right now at 5:30 in the morning. Nice place though. Alright, here's the old line. We're going to carry on. Finish the Snakefoot Trail. At least the forecast looks a lot better than the last time we were here when the storm rolled in. So, there's the old barn. That's where the Snakefoot Trail comes out. I apologize for the wind. It's obviously, you're going to get wind near the lake. So, here we go. Continuing on Snakefoot Trail. This trail is 4 miles long, but there are rest periods along the way. And there's that sign. Snakefoot Trail continues on this way. Again, I can't get over how beautiful this place is. It's definitely well maintained. You can actually feel the historic significance. Creepy trail. You can see what the badge for the trail is, the color. Alright, that's the Midge Trail. And that's to the left. After coming down, there's your buildings. And again, I plan on hitting all trails, so you'll see that probably in the future. Snakefoot is the longest one here. So, but because there's rest stops along the way, I could probably do the whole thing today. Unlike last time where I got rained out. And as you see on this tree, you can see the yellow blazes. Indicate you're still on Snakefoot. Because I know it diverges again at some point. Trying to see what's down there. Alright, I'm going to step off the Snakefoot trail briefly because there's this little side trail and there's like a gravel parking lot. Like there used to be a parking lot here. And there's a little trail that goes off here and it's unmarked. Let's see where this goes. It looks like it leads over to that log cabin, so we'll get a good look at that. Seems so you can see it from the Snakefoot trail. It technically could be a Snakefoot trail. Yeah, goes over the log cabin. That's a restroom. Okay. Oh wow. That was worth the trip. Pull out the trail map here, so we're right about here now. Still got all this to go. Restroom and picnic area ahead. And these stars, I'm not sure what that is. A spotter station? We'll see what those are. And it's a loop trail, so it's Snakefoot, 4.08 miles. But it's a loop trail. So it's at least 2 miles down, 2 miles back. So right here, right now, at that cabin on the bottom. If I had the time, I'd stay here all day. just chilling. There's no chair or picnic table, so I'm just chilling on the porch, deck, whatever it's called. Alright. The restroom's right over there. This doesn't have a marker on it. It looks like the continuation of Snakefoot, so let's go this way, see where this takes us. Again, I'm not really afraid of heights, but when I'm standing on ledges and I just seen some rock peeling away, I'm a little weary on stepping out there. Only because it's straight down. Stony Point, I believe, is what you're seeing out there. I'm not 100% sure. There's an island out there called Stony Point. I think that's what that could be. I'll get a better look at it, I hope, a little later. Just back away slowly from the sharp drop off. There you go. Nice picture right there. Photo taken. Sweet. Alright. Sorry. Just talking out loud. The camera has a picture mode, so I hit a button. Took a picture right there. But you're seeing it as I took the picture, so there's no real need to show you the picture that I just took. You're seeing it as I took it. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't have any markers or yellow blazes on it. Okay, that's the third one of these I've seen. For those who like creepy crawlies. And those who didn't see it the first time, second or third. Yeah, this is the Snakefoot trail, as I can see the blaze up here. Okay, so we are on the trail. Yeah, if you're allergic to heights, you might not want to take this trail. But then you can't beat the view either, so. But again, if you're allergic to heights, you could always watch the video and not be here. This is why I'm doing it. Because I'm not afraid of heights, but the sheer fact that any minute that could it's a good 50 feet down. And you can see what's at the bottom. More sharp objects. So I'm kind of a little leery right now, peeking over the edge. So let's just back up a little and not think about it. A few array of signs here. That one's an old state land sign. I got a green sign here. Yeah. A green blank. Oh, these might have been state lands. This might have been before the actually became a state park. It was state, well, it was state land. Is that sign there? Probably is what that one used to be. And I'm guessing that's what that used to be on a green version. It'd have a green sign. So I'm guessing that's what happened there. That might have been state DEC sign or something. So this would have been state DEC, and that would have been the state park. And then they just bought, you know, they just took over everything. This DEC part just faded out. Oh. No swimming. Don't know why. There's Stony Island again. And that over there is the mainland. Sackett's Harbor, maybe? So we got Stony Island over here that's closest to us. Sackett's Harbor over here. Right. Go back away from the edge. Caution. You are entering a hunting zone. Yeah, so right there was some kind of property boundary. Okay, that's what's going on. It's just like that road that splits. Two signs on this side, which is the trail, that says it's a state park. And I bet you this was a DEC. Because now that you've entered a hunting area. And then when the state took everything over, they just... Yeah, okay, that explains that. Cluster of signs right there, I guess. So now we're actually on the DEC part of it. When it was DEC land, and then the state took it over as a park, is what that sign was. Yeah, anyway. Some more scary eye candy for you. And this is the exact reason why I'm a little hesitant on getting on the edge. Because if that was to give away, yeah. Yeah, this trail goes right along the edge here. There's just so much to show you. Now see what happened here. There might have been a rock that finally gave and it went down. That's why there's a void of top soil. Yeah, we'll just keep walking past this point. You see where there might have been a rock there. And what if we looked down and could see it? Another trail here, not marked. There's a handful of unmarked trails like this. I'm trying to pinpoint what that is. Look like a deer standing up there. As you can see the body and what looked like the neck and head. So that had me a little excited for a minute. I'm like, oh, wildlife. Anyway, other than millipedes and robins. There's this unmarked trail here. Those who want to reference where the video is being shot. Don't swim. Yeah, we're just up from that. I'd call it a trench. It's too early in the morning. It's freaking 6 in the morning. It's too early for me to be fully thinking on technical terms right now. But the trench, where you look down and it's trenched in, we're probably got 500 feet from the trench, and then there's a unmarked trail. Anybody that wants to explore it. I probably won't hit unmarked trails because I don't know what to call them. Again, like Winona Forest and me showing you all the trails but not the driving roads, that's something you have to see when you come here. It gives you guys something to look at when you come here. I could show you all the details on this trail, but you will not know what's up that trail. You will not know what's down that road. If it's unmarked, you can't explore it. That's up to the viewer. Sorry, folks. See, these things right here, you know, you just don't want to, I don't want to be on that side of it for that reason. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff up here. Oh, won't take long. So, yeah. I'm literally drawing a line right here. Seen around every corner there's a place to look. I think it's that in time. If you come around the last corner there, and I'll show you. Come around that last corner there, and there's a deer and turkey. So this place has got an abundance of wildlife. So I just seen 2 turkey and deer just shoot off that way. But we're coming up to a boat and picnic area here. Nice little picnic area. Yeah, look how nice this place is. Restrooms. I don't know if they heat with wood or what, but it kind of looks like an engine house. I haven't seen that before. Those are pretty big exhaust vents for a bathroom. A gazebo. Oh, somebody running. Had some hikers go by, so I had to turn you off briefly. Gazebo. I'm just going to show you that sign. That's what I noticed the people coming down. What's that sign say up there? Main parking lot visitor center. Bobolink parking lot C. Okay. There is a trail, obviously, called Bobolink. So we got the restroom facility with the scary smokestacks. Looks like it's ready to take off. I wonder how old this is. A stone fireplace. I guess there's more to the stone stairs, because the stone stairs down. Must have been that other part rotted away. That's it. It's a significant drop. Unless I started to go down, and I changed my mind once I realized how far down it was. A fit person could make that leap, but not me. I ain't gonna try it. Now I got another 3 miles to go on a hike. But yeah, if you're a fit person, you could probably get down that. But you can see the space between the rocks now. Alright. I'm gonna take a break and we'll continue on shortly. Alright, we're about halfway through. Here's where we were parked. This is all the footage from when I first arrived. This is the footage we did up until there. And here's what we did today. There's the log cabin. That's where we are right now. We're going to come to our junction here and solves that problem. Carry on, and then we're going to see what these two are. I'm hesitant on exploring this part, so I'm just going to take the Snakefoot right back across. That's the Bobolink Trail. We'll get to that when I get to this. So that's another story. We're going to take this trail, and it's going to be a straight shot all the way back to the the parking lot. So that's where we are right now. Alright, let's carry on. So about halfway through. So if you take the gravel path, you'll come in right here. The hiking trail comes in this way. Bathrooms, picnic area, and we're gonna go this way. Pretty soon we're gonna leave the beautiful scenery behind. And here's the funny thing that I'm trying to figure out. I didn't go up a hill or down a hill. It's just like a straight level walk. I went from high up right down to almost water level. No hills. So when we first started, we were 25, 50 feet up. Straight walk, no hills. Now we're right down level with the water. Baffling. Well, it looks like this is where we leave the beautiful scenery behind. So now we're starting to head that way, so. Oh, got a sign right here. Huh. Spotter station. Wehle Road ends, no trails. Snakefoot Trail. Okay, so this must have been the Wehle Road all the way down to the 3 spotter stations, but okay. Snakefoot Trail. We'll just stay with that, I guess. Yeah, we'll explore this when we have time. We'll just finish the Snakefoot. And when we do Bobo Link, we'll try to hit this area. So now we're leaving the lake behind. Gonna head that way and then right into the sunlight. Got a little bit of an old foundation right here. I wonder if that's what the spotter station was. Yeah, that's what it was. This is the spotter stations. See if I could get around to the front of it so I could actually see what I'm talking about. Yep, right here, okay. Again, this used to be an old fort, I believe. Military base. And that's the spotter station. They'd hunker down in there and I guess they would watch out there. There's obviously something in there. Yeah, like World War II when they dug the trenches and, you know, I don't know what they're called, bunkers. Again, it's too early in the morning. But anyway, there'd be a person or a piece of equipment in there. Viewing that way for anybody, any enemies that might be coming in from the lake or something, maybe. So, now you gotta imagine back in 1940, wasn't even all here. This probably would have been an open field. I'm guessing that's why it's called a spotter station on the map. So, if you're not looking, you almost walked by it. You know, it's those hidden treasures that... Here's the trail. Okay, spot the spotter station. Now spot it as you're walking. If you didn't know where it was, that's the only way you knew where it was. If you happen to be walking, you look that way, that's it. You would have missed it in that short time, okay? Because I almost did. I was just walking. Boom, there it is. Gone. But again, I give the state credit for marking those locations on the map. So now we know what a spotter station is. Let's see if I can find the second one if I haven't walked by it yet. Alright, the United States government in what's known as the Stony Point Rifle Range is served the United States Army as a gunnery range during World War II, and several structures during that area still remain today. Spotter stations. That one looks fun. Again, eventually we'll get to it, just not today maybe. So that's what those are on the map when it says spotter station. You're gonna want to be looking for it. Alright, now that we observed that part, let's see where this goes. See if I can find the second one. Alright, there's the second spotter station. This one's got a full open view. This one's a little easier to get to. It's got a trail that goes right to the front of it. So you see what I'm talking about here. Back in the day this was built, there might have been a guy with a machine gun or something in there watching over that open plain that I just showed you. But imagine all this forest wasn't here and it was straight look over the lake. Could have been for training purposes. But somebody would have been in there, something would have been in there. That's all it is. So this is the spotter station. Just come down in there and just watch for people. I'm going to say it's for a training purpose, because I don't see World War II. Well, this is obviously concrete and steel, so it wouldn't have been something like from the Civil War. This was something nice steel I-beam concrete, so this had to have been a training thing. So somebody would have been in here, just like Fort Drum. This would have been Fort Drum of 1940. Somebody probably might have had some equipment up on top here. I don't know, I'm not a war history buff. But that's from what I'm looking at, trying to explain it to the casual observer, I guess you'd say, to the viewer. So somebody would have been in here, primarily training purpose, just watching over an open area you know, for those that are in the military know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain myself into a deep hole that I'm already dug myself into because I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, zipper lips. We'll zipper lip that, and that's what a spotter station is on the map. Now, the one thing that they could do to improve is that there's no thing marker here to tell you it's in there. We just happen to be going up the trail that way and seeing it. But if they had like a, you know, even a stake in the ground that was red, you know, okay, what's off this way, or you know, something that indicated there in there is a spotter station. And I almost walked by the other one. And see, if I wasn't going this way, I would not have looked in there and go, oh, a spotter station. But if you're walking from this way, there's really, you can't see it. So that's one thing they can improve on. As you're walking this way, you're not going to notice it. You're going to see this clearing. Nothing in there. And you're going to carry on. When in fact, it's way back there. That's just something for you viewers to remember if you come looking for old fort stuff. Again, this is the Snakefoot Trail. We're right off of Bobo Link, I believe. So, 2 spotter stations. They're kind of hidden. Once you pass the Bobo Link Trail, then you want to be looking around the woods. Once you get off from the lake shore, you're going to want to be looking around in the woods. That's the only 2 spotter stations that are on the map for this part of the trail. So, there could be more, but I don't know. Got a trail marker coming up, it looks like. Looks like for the Bobo Link Trail, maybe. Not sure it's going that way. Oh, that's my trail. Alright, there's the Bobo Link Trail. What was the fence lines for? Anyway. Bobo Link Trail, Lighthouse Road, Parking Lot C, Snakefoot Trail. So that's Bobo Link. And we straight shoot all the way along this fence. And then you can see quite a distance. And if you're coming off Bobo Link, this is what you'll find. There's your sign marker right there for the Snakefoot. That's the way to the lake. Alright, now the straight 2 mile, literally, the straight 2 mile hike back. That hiker, that runner passed me 5 minutes ago. Passed me shortly after I got out of that spotter station. Just show you how long 2 miles is. As I can't see her right now where I am unless I zoom in. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's probably why I can't see her. Ain't there anymore. So, alright, we'll see what. Now it's more like a wildlife part of it, I guess. I mean, these. Yeah, fence, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm thinking maybe like where we've seen the stone walls at Winona Forest. On this side of the fence would be old growth. On this side it used to be a farming field, but it's all pretty evenly equal. I mean, these trees look like they're only they've been growing since the 40s, except that big one and that big one. You can tell what originally was here in the in World War II. As all these little ones weren't, but that big one was. It's easy to spot. So there's your blaze. You're on the Snakefoot, the yellow trail. So now we're just going to watch for wildlife. So for those who just come for the scenery, you're going to want to take the lakeside. For those who want to, well, you have to go back to the parking lot anyway, but you'd probably rather take the scenery. But if you want to walk the loop, like me, to see what I'm doing it today, just to see what's on this end of it. Because preferably, I would like to walk back up along the lakeside from the picnic area, but those that like the loop, I doubt there's much to see on this trail. It just takes you right back to the parking lot. You came, you saw, now it's time to go back. But I could be wrong. But it is beautiful though. The state's done a good job with this place. Again, I hope you're enjoying the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm still open for comments on how these hiking videos are doing. Right now they don't seem to be doing as good as the train videos, but hopefully I could get the same amount of audience for the hiking videos I do on the train videos. So please leave a comment, hit the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe. Thank you. I'd say thanks for watching now, but we're still walking. Yeah, here's an example, like when we went back to that sign cluster, I was trying to explain that. This is probably what it used to say. I think that's what it was over at the other place, that green sign that had no writing on it. I think this is all just faded out. So that's why you had a white sign, but this is a hunting zone. It's probably what the green sign said. And yeah, that explains it, because it was faded out where it said hunting zone. So I put a hunter thing on the other side of the trail. And that's what that was about. Okay, that's what I was trying to explain to you earlier. This over here looks like it's obviously the end of the property. And so a couple times I've seen posted signs on that side, so yeah, right here. It's a unique area, that's for sure. Maybe this is why I got confused, because the state owns this land, and this is what became the park. So that's what, okay, so it's this end here. So this is state land, not park. This is state park land. This is not state park land, but it's owned by the state DEC. So that's another unmarked trail. Goes out to the clearing now. It's too overgrown for me to check it out today, so yeah. Oh yeah. For those who want the scenery, take Snakefoot Lakeside. For those who just want to see any chances of wildlife, take the Snakefoot straight shot. That's what this is, a straight shot. Straighter than straight. Or let me rephrase that. For those who are afraid of heights, take the straight path. For those who want an adventure that are not afraid of heights, take the lake side. Alright, I got a sign here, okay? Snakefoot Trail, Visitor Parking Lot. I don't have a trail going this way on the map, it's not marked. But I have a Z and U trail. And an S and F trail. But there's no markers for this one. You know, there's no blazes on the tree, there's no sign indicating that's a trail. But is that the first trail or the second trail I've intersected here? Because there was that overgrown one a while away. I'm confused. For the most part, they've all been marked. So you got that sign there, and right below it is the actual Snakefoot marker. That's what that triangle is. Sun's beating on it. It says Snakefoot on it. It shows the dog. I showed you that over in the woods a little while ago. But this one doesn't have any sign, blazes, nothing. So I don't know what trail that is. But either way, that's where we are right here. So if I do happen to go down the trail and it's marked at the other end and I end up here, then we'll know which one it is. But at this end, it's not marked. That posted sign seen some years. Now see, this one has a marker. Same sign. This is a purple trail. Huckleberry. We will not do that trail today. Right now it is starting to get warm out. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Today's high temp is going to be 90. It's at least 75 right now. So Huckleberry and Snakefoot. That's where we are right now. So we're about halfway through the journey to the parking lot. And so we're halfway. That's where we are right here. I'm gonna get a good shot around. So here's the beginning of Huckleberry. You'll come up to the sign. And more walking in a straight line. I haven't seen any deer yet. Alright, coming across another trail. This one did have a marker. got a red marker, it looks like. I'll pull that out real shortly. Yeah. Midge Trail, Parking Lot B, Windmill Road, Main Parking Lot, Visitor Center. So you go that way. That's Midge Trail. Snakefoot's this way. Okay, so right here at this intersection, MM. That's where we are right now, because there's Midge Trail, the Parking Lot B. That looks fun too. So we're almost there. We're getting there. Well, we're getting there. Getting ready to push the limits here. Almost a 4-mile hike today. But again, probably wouldn't have been possible if there was picnic tables and it wasn't a loop trail. Like Winona Way, I had to do that in sections because there was no loop and I couldn't walk the whole thing and then get back in my physical condition. So we're able to do it today because it's a loop trail and it had rest stations. You can, I'll call them rest stations along the way, except for this big long straight line. So we're just about to the parking lot. Another trail intersection here. So if you get to see the opening for the park, this is going to be the Jungle Trail. So the Jungle Trail, Snakefoot, that's the direction we came from. Jungle Trail that way, continuing on Snakefoot. Trying to pull the map open and it ain't working out well. There we go. Huh. Jungle Trail? Brown. I don't have a jungle trail that crosses Snakefoot. Oh, I screwed up. JG Jungle. So we're still down here. Okay. I didn't see the green line. That's the Midge Trail. Jungle Trail. So our next one should be the M&M Trail. So we're still a ways away. Okay. I misread the map. Alright, we're coming out across the M&M Trail. There's the caution you're entering a hunting zone sign on the Snakefoot. M&M goes that way. So we're now crossing over the M&M Trail. I'm trying to open the map up once again and it's not working. This poor map's been folded so many times I can't get it to open with one hand anymore. I'll give you the proper trail name as we continue walking. Alright, M&M. Marksman. That's the M&M Trail. So we crossed the Marksman Trail on Snakefoot. Almost there. Yay, it's the end of the trail. So we'll show you where we come out here in a minute, because I still have no idea. Oh, okay, we're right below the parking lot. Okay, that's easy. It's a lot busier than it was. So here's where we come out. Parking lot's right over there. You can see the old Chevy sitting right up there in the parking lot. I was originally the only one here, but now you can see there's employees and other people here now. So we come out, you know, right straight across the parking lot. You could start the Snakefoot if you wanted to start it just for a long hike or run or whatever. Playground's right over there, and the access road where we got the dog cemetery and the statue is right off over that way. This is the outbound part of it. So blaze on the tree, Snakefoot. Again, very easy to miss. Alright, well, hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, ring the bell, and thanks for watching.